Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll be presenting about the financial statement analysis of 7-Eleven and MyNews.com. My name is Nabila Aleesha and my group mates are Natasha, Su Teng, and Adilah. We will begin our presentation now. So for the company history of 7-Eleven, from 1927 to 1946, the Southland Ice Company focused on ice distribution, expanded to selling essential grocery items like milk, bread, and eggs. In 1946, the company rebranded as 7-Eleven to reflect its extended operating hours from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. In 1950s to 1970s, the company began franchising. This also included the birth of the iconic Slurpee in 1966. By 1970s, the 7-Eleven ventured into international markets. From 2005 to present day, 7-Eleven has been acquired by 7&I Holdings Company, a Japanese company, which further accelerated its global growth. Today, 7-Eleven operates over 77,000 stores worldwide. So for the 7-Eleven Board of Directors, here is the organizational chart with Datuk Wira Farhash Wafa Salvador as the chairperson, including all the people beneath him, which includes the deputy chairperson, executive director, co-chief executive officer, and non-executive director. For the liquidity ratios for 7-Eleven, we have a current ratio which is 3.66 times. This indicates that for every dollar of current liabilities, the company has 3 ringgit and 66 cents in current assets, which generally reflects a healthy liquidity position. As for quick ratio, we have 1.29%, which indicates that the company is in relatively strong liquidity position with sufficient liquid assets to cover its short-term obligations.
Let's take a look at the activity ratio for 7-Eleven. So the company's average collection period is 16.74 days, which is significantly shorter than the industry average of 30 days. And this indicates that 7-Eleven is effectively manages its receivables and collect payments from the customers quickly. And second, the inventory turnover ratio for 7-Eleven is 5.39, suggesting that the company restock its inventory more than 5 times annually, and this is in line with the industry standards of 4 to 6 times per year. And this shows that 7-Eleven is efficiently manages its stock and ensures a smooth flow of inventory.
Next is leverage ratio for 7-Eleven. First, if we has debt ratio, which is 85.88%, indicating that a significant portion of its assets is financed through liabilities. Also, this suggests a reliance on debt, which may increase financial risk. Next is time interest earned, which is 1.42 times, reflect a relatively low margin of safety, suggesting that while the company can meet in interest obligation, it has limited capacity to absorb fluctuation in earnings.
Okay, so now is profitability ratio for 7-Eleven. The first one is net profit margin is 31.11%. So in 2023, indicates strong profitability, reflecting effective cost management and efficient operations. Suggests that for every 1 ringgit of revenue earned, return approximately 0.311 ringgit as net profit. The second one is return on equity. For the year 2023, 2.42 is low, which means that they are not efficient in generating return for their shareholders. There's room for improvement in utilizing shareholders' investment. For the third one is return on asset is 34.21%. For the year 2023, 34.21% is effective at using its total asset to generate net income, and the company is efficient in asset utilization. These are the recommendations for 7-Eleven. The first one is working capital management, maintain operational efficiency while avoiding excessive liquidity by making the best use of current assets. The second one is the revenue growth, leverage high profit margins to scale operations or explore new market segments. The third one is debt utilization, consider strategic use of low loss debt to finance growth, opportunity, and enhance return on equity. The fourth one is customer credit policies to enhance cash flows, shorten the typical collection period, and tighten lending terms. The fifth one is investments in technology, use inventories and receivables management solutions to improve operational effectiveness.
Now moving on to MyNews, I'd like to share the company history with you. MyNews was founded on December 25, 1996 with a small 200 square foot newsstand called Macbeth in One Utama shopping mall, Selangor. The founder, Dang Tai Luk, established it to meet the growing demand for printed media and convenience products. And in 1997, after the success of this family-run business, it was rebranded as mynews.com and started expanding it as a nationwide chain of convenience stores. In 2017, MyNews diversified into food productions, setting up modern food processing center through their partnership with MyNews Royupan Sdn Bhd and MyNews Kinaya Sdn Bhd. They began to producing halal certified ready-to-eat meals and baked goods, adapting to changing consumers' preference. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, MyNews launched a new concept called Super Value, designed to provide essential goods to households during a difficult time. And today, MyNews operates over 460 outlets across Malaysia, including MyNews Store, Super Value Minimarts, and CU Korean Convenience Store. With their focus on quality, convenience, and innovation, MyNews has become one of the leading retail convenience store brand in Malaysia. So here are the board of directors for MyNews. First, we have Dang Tai Luk, which is the executive chairman. Second is Dang Tai Wen, the group chief executive officers. Third, we have Dang Tai Hock, chief executive officers for food division. Fourthly, Soon Di Hui, senior independent non-executive director. Fifthly, Christopher Koh Swee Kiat, the senior independent non-executive directors. And lastly, Adilah Binti Abu, independent non-executive director. Moving on to the nature of MyNews. As a prominent Malaysian business, the company primarily operates in the retail sector. Its operations are divided into two key business areas. First is convenience store operation. So MyNews manages several retail brands, including MyNews, CU, and Super Value, to meet the diverse needs of consumers. And these brands are designed to cater to a variety of price points, ensuring a wide selection of convenience store options for different consumers' preference. Second is food production, and through its subsidiaries, MyNews Royupan Sdn Bhd and MyNews Kinaya Sdn Bhd, MyNews produces freshly baked goods and ready-to-eat meals, and these subsidiaries allow MyNews to offer a range of high-quality food items, meeting the increasing demand for convenient and delicious products. Next, let's look at the objective of MyNews. So to achieve its strategic goals, the company focuses on the following. First is expanding retail presence. To meet the growing demand from both urban and rural consumers, MyNews is actively expanding its convenience store network across the countries, and this expansion ensures that the company can cater to the needs of diverse customer base. Second is improving product quality. Maintaining high standards of product quality is crucial for MyNews to ensure customer satisfaction, and the company is committed to producing top quality food products while prioritizing consumer safety at all times. And lastly, third one is fostering sustainability. So MyNews is strongly committed to sustainability, ensuring that its operation is aligned with environmental, social, and governance principles. And key sustainability objectives include reducing the carbon emission, managing waste effectively, and transitioning to renewable energy sources.
For the liquidity ratios for MyNews, the current ratio is 0.85 times. This indicates that the company has 85 cents in current assets for every dollar its current liabilities. This suggests that the company does not have enough current assets to cover its current liabilities if they all came due immediately. For the quick ratio, we have 0.42 times, a quick ratio of 0.4 for every dollar of its current liabilities. This indicates that the company may have difficulty meeting its short-term obligations using only its mostly liquid assets.
Let's now take a look at the activity ratios for MyNews. So the average correction period for my news is 18.72 days, which is much shorter than the industry average of 30 days. And this suggests that my news is very efficient in managing its receivables and collecting payments from customers quickly. And the inventory turnover ratio for my news is 5.16 times, meaning that the company restocks its inventory more than 5 times per year. This aligns with the industry standards of 4 to 6 times, indicating that Minus is effectively managing its inventory and ensuring that stocks move quickly.
Next is leverage ratio for my news. We have debt ratio, which is 62.67%, indicating that a considerable portion of its assets is financed through liabilities, suggests a moderate reliance on debt, which could pose some financial risk depending on the company's ability to manage its obligation effectively. Next, we have time interest earned, which is 9.16 times, with 9.16 times reflects strong financial health, suggests that the company is in a good position to meet its interest obligation.
These are the profitability ratios for my news. The first one is that profit margin is 35.04%. It has a strong profitability, reflecting effective cost management and efficient operations. It suggests that every 1 ringgit of revenue earned and the company retain approximately 0.35 ringgit as net profit. The second one is return on equity is 1.08. It has low, which means that they are not efficient in generating return for their shareholders. There's room for improvement in utilizing shareholders' investment. The third one is return on asset is 10.11%. So for the year 2023, 10.11% is effective at using its total asset to generate net income. So the company is efficient in asset utilization.
And the last one, recommendation. Menus can expand their product diversifications by adding healthier snacks because right now consumers increasingly prioritize health conscious choice. Second is investing in mobile application and other digital platform is crucial by incorporating features such as quick payment option and personalized promotion. Next is market presence. Through strategies, partnership with local brands can enhance the growth of my news. Fourth, investing in employee development through training programs and career advancement opportunities is essential for maintaining high service standards. Lastly is to align the sustainability goals. Minus should focus on improving its supply chain efficiency, ensuring the freshness of product while minimizing